Hello, how is everybody today? It is Thursday. We are got a work day tomorrow for me. I know some others work on the weekend and everything like that. Right now, we're gonna enjoy some games. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. My Hella is over here just giving me evil look like, want to get in that lap? Do you want to come lay in my lap? I bet you do. Come on. Let me move my Teddy Grams. Come on. Okay. Anyway, I know you will all notice that we have a completely different thing, and it's kind of funny. This is actually who we're using. I will admit it. I was trying to remember how to spell Tauren. Um, so be it. I got a Tauren Shaman. We're apparently on Skull Rock. I did not pick Skull Rock. I picked the other one, but so be it. Here we are. That's fine. Oh no, never mind. I did pick Skull Rock. An idiot. Anyway, so we're solo self-found hardcore. I know it's low. Everybody's off playing Season of Discovery. I hope they're having fun. Cause it's awesome. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not sure. I think it's fantastic, but for some reason, I'm just when I try to play it, or for WoW, for that general, but we're giving it a try. I don't know. Watched a video by Nixium. Let's get in the damn game. Hi, Apollo. Anyway, so we're kind of, this is gonna be casual. I need a break from PoE. I'll be honest. I've been just kind of grinding on it, and there's just people out there in this world. I happen to be one of them. That please stop tearing that up. But I'm just one of those people that sometimes it just gets to be a little too much. So I need to I gotta take a break from it. Just can become overwhelming. People are probably gonna raise it, but I have dabbled in hardcore. It'd be nice to get a level 60 character. 1 second, y'all. Get down from there, Apollo, please. Anyway, so this is just fun. Let's just see. Questy, the Dark Moon Fair World event is active. Huh. Okay. So we're not. Oh, that's a level 2. We're not trying to speed run this or anything. We're just kind of playing today. Good old Tauren Shaman. We're gonna go enhancement. And select to do the big old hammerdy ham. That's what we're gonna run with right now. You can ask, why am I not doing a quest? Well, why did I not pick up the quest? I personally, and how you kind of have to, how I figure I need to play this, because I am doing the solo experience. I may even, what we got here? Never known defeat, unable to trade, use the auction house or sin. Yes. That's fine. I'm even gonna play by the old hardcore, which I played a little bit when we were using the add-on. I kind of wish I would have put the add-on on. I wish we could get inside of hardcore because it was only 2 servers. I kind of wish I don't know. There may have been a development issue there. I kind of wish they would have been able to, I don't know, give them some money and take for their work on the add-on and take the achievements. I like the achievements. So there's a chance that if we die, we will probably pull that up, because I still kind of want to do the warlock one where I can't use like shadow spells and the pets, and see how far we can go. We may just do it on our thing. Plenty of people who recognize, and like I said, you know, it's me. I'm behind on everything. Of course, I don't feel like jumping in on everything, or I can at the time, or my tastes are different. Today, I'm just kind of wanting a anyway. We gotta have money. We gotta have all that fun stuff. We can't do it. So, I'm late. But I just like enjoying playing stuff, so. Oh, Hella got down on her pillow. I guess she gave up on trying to get in my lap. She's just right there. Well, I'm in a much better mood. My son went to go get my pills. I'm sure he didn't have any problems. God, I hope he didn't. I'm sure he will text me if he had any issues. He was nice enough to go pick those up for me on his way to work. Oh, we got some gloves. Let's go. A couple of journeys here. Feel free to join me. Level 60 character on hardcore. And finally, fudge it. I mean, it's kind of what I'm looking for. It's just, I guess I could have snuck a different lightning bolt. Anyway, we'll probably be on till about 5 today. Wow, 7 minutes. It took me 7 minutes to get on. I thought I started. I guess I didn't start at 4 like I thought I did. Anyway, we'll be getting off around 5, a little after 5. I know I'll probably run just long enough to put some thing and start my... It's Thursday, so I'm so predictable this tuna fish day. Just like last week, y'all. It's just, I cook every week, and anybody that knows when you're doing this stuff, you get tired. And I cook pretty much every night, so thankfully tomorrow it's break night. We'll see if I feel like cooking. Saturday, I wish I could say that I was going to stream longer. That may be Sunday, hopefully. Saturday, we've got to clean up stuff around this damn house. Or the yard. We got to go out and do a lot of yard work. A lot of limbs have fallen because there's a ton of trees. My neighbor's damn tree fell and crashed through my fence, but apparently the 6 people that live in that house are pretty fucking blind. You haven't noticed that a tree from their damn yard crashed through and is laying a quarter in their yard and 3/4 into my yard. I guess they think, if we ignore it, it'll go away, not realizing it's actually their job to pay for the fence and remove the fargan tree, dumb bastards. So there is that. Looks like we're gonna have to... I may saw that damn thing and throw each fucking log into their back goddamn yard. See, I actually have to wait on my son, sadly, because when you have a pacemaker, you can't go around a chainsaw. You can't go around alternators. So, a lot of stuff that I used to be able to do, because of that, we can't do anymore. Whoops, and we clicked off of it. So my son's finally coming. I got time, and we're gonna work on it, but I hate to say this, they've had plenty of time, plenty of nice weekends, and they choose to ignore it, so I'm gonna give them back their wood and their tree. It just may be in pieces. And I may even carve, hey, you owe me a fence plate. Find it. You can set it off in my yard, we'll put it up. Since you're too damn lazy to remove this tree. I mean, they haven't even bothered to come over and go like, hey, our tree kind of fell into your yard and everything, kind of messed up the fence. We're sorry about that. We'll get to it as soon as we can. Would have been nice, but it's just like, if we don't see it, maybe they wouldn't see it. And it's like, how can I miss a gigantic tree in my backyard that broke my fence? Idiot. So, anyway, we've got that. I looked at the tree, and it's pretty damn hollow. And I was out there, and they were out back while I was looking at the thing, and they did everything they could to ignore me when I was out there looking at it. Like, what the... And they're just like, and I'm just like, all right, it's gonna be like that. You're about to not like me. I'm just going to turn the gate where the fence should be. I'm just going to put a gate there and just look at him and go, well, since you couldn't remove your tree, I'm going to come back here and use your pool whenever I want to. Just have me and my sons and everybody go back there and we'll just piss in it all the time. I'm kidding, by the way. But anyway, so I got to hopefully get some... yard work done. We got a bunch of limbs we got to cut up. Put it all out there except for that tree. I'm actually pretty serious about that. We're just going to dump it right back in their fucking yard if they're going to act that way. And the rest of the wood I'm going to put out front, and we've got several people around us that need it for the winter for their fireplaces, so I'm going to put it out there. And my fellow neighbors, except for the people next door to me, they can have it free of charge. I mean, the other people are going to get it free of charge too. They're just going to get it tossed back over the fence at them. It may seem childish and everything, but I don't know. Maybe they need the wood. And in case somebody thinks something, it's probably been down for about a month or two. In that month or two, we've had about 4 to 5 nice weekends that it could have gotten pulled down and taken care of. Like I said, just respectfully saying, hey, sorry, our tree fell, we'll get to it. That would have cleared it up with me. Being ignored and like ignoring a gigantic tree through your thing, and I'm thinking, well, they can get it when it's your tree and on your property. So that fell onto my property. Although I don't know if the fence is mine or not. I actually don't know if I have much of a fence. So I know when we first moved into this house, our neighbor on the other side of us over here, a storm came through, and it wasn't even dead. This one's dead. It's hollow through the thing. So, I mean, obviously the wind caught it. We've had some storms. No big deal. This was a tree, hit a storm, and one of those things, and the wind just hit it right and uprooted that damn thing, and it came right down through my fence and everything. And I walked out back, and when I walked out back after the storm had cleared, not only was my next door neighbor out looking and seeing what he could do, 2 seconds later, the owner, they were renting, the owner of that house walks in to my backyard. He's like, you mind? And I'm like, no. He's like, okay, we got it. Like, within minutes of it falling. So, maybe I should sell some stuff. Anyway, let's get off my tree predicament. Hope everybody's had a good day. My day went, okay. You know, it was a day at work. Wasn't too bad, but alright, let's go get our stuff again. We're trying to, like, you know, build up money and stuff. When you're kind of solo self-found, we're definitely going to need that so we can train. I have no clue. Any offerings? I know. What do you think we should do? Professions-wise, I really. And everybody always tells you to do engineering and everything. I don't want to do engineering. I was thinking about to help with survivability, either roll alchemy or roll leatherworking for armor, and then just armor. Those are my two thoughts on it for a shaman. I could go enchanting. I don't know if that would be helpful. I kind of already know I want to build an enchanter. Because one thing I'd like to do is I'd like to get every class. We'll say class, not necessarily race. Every class to 60, if possible. Maybe that should be a goal. And maybe that's a goal we could try to stick to. Is get every class on Skull Rock Hardcore Solo Self-Found to 60. I'm sure people have done it. Maybe, maybe not. That's what I think I want to do. I will play PoE, but I do expect breaks like this. It's just the way I think I almost do it this way for mental health too. Maybe. Kind of what I'm getting. Actually, yeah, I would say it is, because I could just get too burnt out in it. And for some reason, I get burnout a lot quicker than what I used to. The thought of outgrowing video games is sad, and that's something I never want to reach. I never want to. They've been such an instrumental part of my life and an enjoyable part of my life. I'm kind of glad streaming I feel in a lot of ways it's been a good thing for video games, but I also see where it's been a detriment in ways too. Not every way. In a lot of ways, I would say it's opened up a lot of possibilities. There are just a few things. You see some people that have, whether they want to or not, sometimes you can acquire mental health issues because of some of the things that can be said online. We all have feelings. Well, most. There are some people out there that don't. They generally say something. But I really do think that the positives outweigh it. I just kind of wish I would have, if anything, wish I would have gotten on the ground floor. But I seem to be behind everything. Behind the classic hardcore, behind SOD, behind PoE, behind everything. So, I don't know. I'm just going to get on here and let it be an outlet for fun. That's the best I could do. Just come out and have fun and play games the way I like to. And I do know that there's enough people out there that play games the way I do. They will eventually find their way here. Alright, I've been playing PoE, Diablo, and Last Epoch way too long. I keep hitting I to open my inventory instead of my bag to open my backpack. You be careful.
You show much promise.
Hunt continues. We gotta go get our ruin. We're about to do a little bit of training. Oh, I forgot to grab that one quest. Let's go take care of this. I'm sorry, I have immersion. It did help for the longest time. Still does help. I like to listen to this stuff while I'm playing offline. If it's too high, let me know. I feel like it's too high. Give me a second, y'all. Audio.
Adventurer. I've heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback.
That's at 15%, so I guess it's pretty good. Oh, I got my speaker turned up all the way too. Did we go in there and get his? Oh, let's go turn in our note over here and do that. And, you know, it's a hard thing. I've played WoW for years, and, man, I love the old school stuff. I'm not a fan of the,
My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Naracha. It has been quite some time.
I'm not a fan of retail. I like where retail is going, though. I'm very interested in maybe on it. You may be prepared, because I may do that Mists of Pandaria remix that they did. That sounded cool and interesting to me, so we may go play that. And I like Plunderstorm. I think Plunderstorm is freaking fantastic. I think they need to pull it off my damn launcher. Stop charging people $15 to do it. Make sure the microtransactions are a lot closer to that of so basically a battle pass, and maybe get rid of the pirate theme, just change that up a little bit, and for or not. I know a lot of people are like pirate theme. And I'm thinking, let's get her picture. And I'm thinking, yeah, so just kind of, and I'm talking about, and I'm sorry, Fortnite is a good, people may have, let's say, beginning of Fortnite, you know, a cheap battle pass, $7.99 for 1,000 coins, it got you battle pass. And then, yes, they have different, but for those people that can only afford $10, you could still afford $10 and buy an $800 transmog skin to change your appearance. It's not the cool ones. You got to save up. And I guess I'm one of those people that have never had a problem having coins. I don't know. It's called yay. I spent 800. I got 200 left over, so I may be able to gain more coins to battle pass and stuff and build up to something. And the cool thing is, for me, it seems like they only FOMO you for a little while on certain things, and they'll bring them back a couple times, and then they'll cycle in where they've done an adjustment to that skin. I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like. But I think they need to do that to Plunderstorm and let it take off. I still think that it has a very, very good chance of getting a good audience. I gotta be honest, I'd probably head over there and probably be away from all this stuff and actually play the hell out of Plunderstorm. I just would like it to be kind of renamed and everything. I think there was success in it, and I think it would have a little bit more success if it would have been launched. However, I do agree, it's a good way to test it. Hey, we got a bunch of people in. Okay, if it held this many people for this long, let's put it out there and see who the hell it grabs now. And it's going to grab some of the old players and stuff like that. I mean, come on, they designed a damn tournament. Preach and Annie was in it. I think Asmund was in it. Zeppela was in it. It did a lot of good. I know people were like, well, that's not, well, they're not here to make games for you. They're here to make games for people, and it's up. And if it's your cup of tea, play it. If it's not your cup of tea, don't. Don't sit there and bitch and piss and moan and complain. I do believe that they shouldn't have surprised everybody with it. They probably should have been a little bit more transparent, because I can understand. Everybody's looking at that black flag, like, building up a whole bunch of, like, oh, even me. I'm like, what are we getting? And is it gonna be? Because they said it was for Classic, too. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I went and played it and went, no, this is fantastic. I can understand. But I do side with a lot of people that maybe we should have known a lot more about it than the secret thing, because for the people out there that think that they're the only customer of Blizzard, and that they need to make what they want, they can kiss my ass. They shouldn't have kept it secret, and I think it's good. Every game isn't for you. Every game's not for me. I love Elden Ring. I don't play it. I can't play it. It makes me sick. I ain't good. I ain't good enough. And I have frustration levels, and Elden Ring drives me into a place I haven't been in years where I break shit, so I stay away from Elden Ring. I don't have enough money to spend on controllers and mice. And yes, I have busted some controllers and some mice in my time. I think at one point in time, I think I've spent almost $1,000 on replacing... No, I'm kidding. Probably a couple hundred, though. Close to $5 to replace broken controllers and mice. Hitting I again instead of my backpack. Let's do it. But I think it was good. I'm excited for this remix. This mop remix. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping they're allowing us to keep the talent trees, because in a lot of ways it would be cool if they're doing this remix to test it to see how well retail talent trees do. That way maybe they're gonna do it classic wise but with a twist and let us keep our talent trees, because that's the thing, the classic community. Because once you go from Cataclysm, which I still don't believe it ends there, I just with Cataclysm I freaking hate losing this world that I'm in hardcore classic and through Wrath TBC. I don't like the fact of losing that world when Deathwing breaks it. I feel I lose more good quests than I gain. The Alliance storyline seems like crap, to be honest, to me. And I loved the Horde over in Undercity, or Silver, anyway, that area over by the Undead, that quest chain that goes through with raising Ashbury and them, and I wonder if we're gonna get the bitch word in there, you bitch, from oh my god, come on, what's it? I cannot believe I forgot his name. Because he did nothing wrong. Anyway, that's why I don't like Classic. It looks like they got the beta up. I don't know if people are playing on the beta. I tried to actually get in the beta today. I may need a key, but it was like, no, we don't have there's no realms. And I'm like, okay, well that must mean either A, I do not have access to the realms. I may need to go check my email here in a little bit to see if because I did put down, I was like, hell, it'd be fun just to go beta test the classic version. But for the true classic people, I really think that they're attached to a lot of things beside the playstyle and everything, but the talent tree. And if you go to Mop Classic, you lose all your classic people. And those people that, then I still would like to see a server for TBC, a server for Wrath, and then we probably need a server for Cataclysm if this is going to continue on. Personally, I think if they're going to do it, but they're Mop Classic, but they're going to keep the classic talent trees and try to change stuff, I think that's an interesting way to test it with this remix, to see if that's gonna work. I have hit my thing. Thankfully, town is right here. let's go sell one thing really quick. Come back, pick that up, and go sell. Because every copper piece matters in World of Warcraft. Anyway, so... yeah. Why can I not? I'm literally sitting here. The reason why I'm quiet is I'm trying to remember. I know it began with a damn G. Why can I not? God, Jay. Grosh Hellscream. How the hell do you forget about a freaking villain like that? Villain that probably shouldn't have been a villain, but sometimes you go down the wrong path. Ask Anakin. Anyway. So, yeah. Oh, crap. I still got that one over there. What the hell am I thinking? I went back to killing... Okay, let's... only problem with the tour. Really, really slow. So, yeah, I'm wondering if that's what they're doing, if they're kind of trying to test for that. That's my, my thoughts. My thoughts. Whether or not those thoughts are accurate, two different things. Well, hello there, Kite Hoof. Oh, that's just a level 1. What are you doing? They're just kind of sitting around. Alright. We need to go sell, repair, and then head over there by the kitty cats and start whooping on them and getting their furs. Oh, we can also turn in and get the other thing. Sod is awesome. I hope everybody's enjoying playing it. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. And I'd rather come in from behind again, to be honest, like I am now. One of the main reasons by Sod is I really, really like it in the fact that it technically, it's a seasonal, so it's only about a year thing. There's a part of me that's there going, man, I really do hope that what's going to happen is somehow, some way, it will become Classic Plus. That it will get added permanently to the thing. Even if it's just like a server so we can play on it and they keep I don't know. Right now, you know, plenty of people, they're really kind of doing well due to the fact that you've got the people that want to play retail, if you want to. Like I said, not my cup of tea. Or you could play in the classics where you love. It's just, in order to retain those, let's get another vision. It doesn't have to be all the time, but maybe slowly but surely with that team, the Sod team, you know, I feel that they're wanting to do these cool things so that they can slowly but surely start adding them to the game, even if they've got to take a few servers. And just, it would be beneficial, I feel. It's what everybody wants. They've got two teams. If anybody can pull it off, they can pull it off just like Jagex did with RuneScape. So, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to print money? Because that's all it's done. Look at what Sod did. Overwhelmingly. Even Plunderstorm did well. They just have to make the smart decisions with it and not aggravate us. look, not everything's going to be perfect, and I know that inside the game and everything, and not everything. That doesn't bother me. It comes down to monetization and other things like that, and just keeping it fair. So, anyway, we are going to go enhancement on this guy. We right now are collecting our cougar pelts. You will see me kind of grind a little bit. A lot of it's going to be a grind here and there. One, we're going to want to be in plenty of... and we're going to try to avoid too many caves. That's a death sentence in this game. And yes, I've got my own path. Right now I have to do it, but as we get higher in level, we'll start trying to hit these things while they're in the green. I know you lose a little bit of XP, but I keep my character. The point would be, I actually am gonna be trying to get as far as I can. We ain't trying to die here, so it may be clunky, it may be boring at times, but know that I'm having fun. So, but yeah, I just needed to switch up. Why? What is that little? Is that must have to do never known defeat? I have to be very careful. So when I did play via the add-on, I did have a few deaths. Sadly, only one death, and I say sadly because it's my own stupidity. It's sad that I was that damn dumb to leave the character there. Of course, I was honest. I didn't have to be, but I don't do the challenge if you're not going to be honest. It's just one of those things. But, I moved on to, I think, back to action RPG. No, I mean, I don't know. It was middle of last year. Oh yeah, I just started focusing more on Warhammer, the tabletop game. But out of the 5 times that I died, legitimately, I died once when I tried this out too. Murloc. I left myself sitting too close to Murlocs. I in all honesty, I was like, I'm far enough away. And they move. There's guards, if you will, sentries, however you want to put it. I died on a Tauren over in the next area by the dwarves because I killed all the dwarves. And I was like, I'm just going to go grab a drink. I'll be back before they respawn. Because they were dead. It wasn't one of those quick respawns. You know, we've had them where the game kind of, you kill something and then instantly it respawns. You're like, holy hell. Sometimes that's a good thing. But, yeah, it wasn't that, they did respawn. The problem is I walked the fudge away. And my drink turned into a bathroom break that then turned into, oh, I thought of something I need to tell my son. Which then turned into another conversation, and then when I walked back, I was dead because they had spawned on me. All of them were like that. Cleared, and then I would go talk. Or be like, oh, because of how my freaking mind works. And I'm like, da-da-da-da-da. P.S. You're playing hardcore WoW. Oh, I need to go. Oh, I need to go. And that's what I start doing. And then I'm dead. So that went out. The one time I legitimately died in combat, I was doing the thing with the Warlock. I was doing Bloodsends or something like that, to where no quest, you just go around stabbing everything. I was doing no demons, and I was doing fire spells only. And I got down to, so when you come out of Northshire Abbey, that your beginning area, you can follow the road, go down into Goldshire and do that, or you can come right across the top and there's that bandit area. Everybody knows what I'm talking about that plays. I went down in there. Somebody had killed a few things, but they were gone, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go down here and just, this is a good place to start. And And we may even do that on here. There's just so many cool things I feel that I could do with just hardcore. I know people have done them, but it would still be different. But anyway, we're kind of. I'm just sitting there, and then having a time and working on this guy, and then it just so happened that two of the guys spawn right in aggro range. After that few seconds that they come up before they really awake, and because they'll start attacking if you do, but they've got that period of time where it takes a few seconds to kick in, and then they'll turn on you. And me, I didn't realize they were back there to begin with, and then the next thing, stabbed and taken out. And that's how that one died. So it is one of my favorite games, though. It really is. But I myself am a little bit more partial to the older versions of it. Alright. Do we need to pray to the gods of WoW? I need a bag or two, please. Bless this character with a bag. Please. Don't make me pray to Sargeras now, motherfuckers. I will pray to Sargeras for a bag. I ain't above it. I need bag space. Alright, I'm going to give you a couple more chances, then we pray into Sargeras. And we're going to thank you, Almighty Sargeras. Please give us a bag. And thank you for laying the smacketh downeth on, oh, I don't know. Anduin's daddy. It ain't even that important to remember. King Varian. That's gonna catch some hell. I miss Varian, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. That one was, God, that was emotional, y'all, wasn't it? Watching him. Legion was good. I often wonder, what if that would have been instead of Cataclysm? We're used to the Burning Legion. That's part of the story. I wonder, what would it have been like if we would have gotten Legion rather than Cataclysm? I feel like we could have gotten some different villains out of that. Not that Deathwing doesn't make sense, and I understand their vision. Just wish they wanted to destroy the world I love. I think that ultimately is another reason why I don't like retail. I would probably play retail, and what I'm hoping they're going to do is test something in Cataclysm. Please, oh please. So they put the little time-altering people out, Chromie's time-altering people. They're probably all time dragons, time mages, whatever. And you can change between old school, so you can quest in it, Undercity, and actually go in it, or... and it may be fixed now, or you can go to Undercity that got all messed up at Battle for Azeroth. I'm hoping that they put that in there and allow us to go, do you want Cataclysm questing, or would you like to flip back over to original classic questing, so you could just follow that and then go play, and then go into Cataclysm, and it flips over. That would be awesome. And then if it works and we could go back and they add it to retail, I'd probably play retail a little bit more, because I'm interested in their delves. I'm just not interested in the questing. I'm really not interested in the questing of the old expansions either. You know what? They're right. I'm sitting here thinking, poor retail is just a jumbled up mess. And yeah, it stinks, but it's man, these people were trying to one, keep their customers, please their customers, and give their customers new content. I don't think I think a lot of us, I think sometimes we're thinking on hindsight on like, oh, if they only. Yet we were all just caught up in loving it. I don't think we ever thought it would go to places that it went. Like, I still hate the talent system that got introduced, I think, in MOP. It just reminds me of the perk system from COD. You just choose a few perks and they hopefully always. I'm always going to like this talent system. I'm not. The retail talent system's okay, but you know, one of the things I'm going to complain about again, too, is I'm still mad that they took the two-handed shaman away. Wish I could choose between two-handed and dual wielding in retail, because I would love to play shaman in retail. But, you know, I'm kind of sad that it just kind of went the way it went, and I think it went the way it went. You kind of think to yourself, well, Final Fantasy will never really have that problem. Because your one character can play every class. So you don't really have to go back and re-level for it. You've got everything to look forward to it. But these were done in a time where we wanted to sit on WoW. We looked forward. So for me, like, I listened to like Asmon and all them high school. They're like running back. I'm like, I was freaking playing WoW because it helped me relax after a freaking hard day's work at freaking Home Depot. That was my classic WoW. We were already an adult. 2004 when it first came out, I had kiddos. So I remember when it came out, my friends that I had just met, because we had moved to a new place for my wife at the time to take a job. And I met these great guys from the Air Force, role players. I was looking for tabletop role players so I could start tabletop role playing again. And found those guys, and we just hit it off. But one day they were kind of over there like whispering like, he's going to think we're a total... I'm playing like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on PC and other playing games. But they told me about WoW, and I'm like, dude, that's cool. I should check it out. They're like, yeah, you buy it for blah, 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 and then you pay $15 a month. And I'm like, why are you paying $15 a month to play a freaking video game, guys? You guys are dorks. And I walked off. And so then my best friend, Ava, she taught me into trying it. So I went and bought the game. I still remember it. I have a feeling it was because of my mom's computer. It was a potato's potato, to be honest with you. But I made my orc, and it did okay. Freaking another problem was dial-up. At this time, people had cable and stuff like that, but because of where she lived out in the sticks, Arkansas, on a farm, yeah, it was dial-up, and it sucked ass. And anyway, so I remember playing an orc, and I'm like, and you know, you get your first 30 days free. It did work that way back now. Now you just pay a subscription. You get everything, but you have to buy the most recent expansion, which is okay. I could get behind that. That's a lot better than what I used to have to do. I don't know how many times, because a computer got lost or we forgot an ID, how many times I had to go back. I remember when TBC... Classic, TBC, and Wrath got put in a chest for $20, and then Cataclysm got put in it, and then I think in WoD they stopped doing that shit. But I know for the first couple times when I bought it for my wife and my kids and stuff like that, I'd have to buy that damn chest and then the damn expansions. That got old quick. So, in all honesty, I feel that the way they do it now is a much better way to do it for the customer. So, I'm not sure if I'm even going to touch the War Within. It does look cool, though. not going to take anything away from it. It looks too cool. We are going to put that right there because I'd rather have bread than the old mushrooms. I find it kind of funny that Blizzard went, ha ha ha, we'll give the Tauren mushrooms, since mushrooms will commonly grow out of cow patties, if you know what I mean. Screw you, Blizzard. Never mind, I don't get my bread yet. That's not until I kill the damn battle boars. Shit!
The battle boars of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds.
Well,
They are trained to be malicious by the
I'll go
bristleback
stop it,
wildebeest
I guess.
with whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures
But,
and bring
yeah.
back some snouts and flanks so that we can make food
I don't
for
know.
our young.
A lot of the things I wish Blizzard would do different. Not everything can be perfect. Man, I get mad at a lot of stuff that they did. Overwatch crap hacked me off.
How may I be of service?
They made me mad enough for D4 that they lost me. I'll play Classic WoW before I touch Diablo 4 ever again. Sorry if that aggravates some people. I mean, to be honest, I'm not actually that upset about the gameplay. I like the gameplay. I like the campaign. Man, at the beginning of the Diablo 4 campaign, chef's kiss. But I personally need to learn how that B opens my bag. That's what I need to do. It'll translate in a couple of days. I'll be back on PoE, slamming on the B button, going, "Why won't you open?" And it's I. That's how it works. But yeah, no, we are. What the hell? Oh, okay. The way I had that in the shadow, I thought that was. That's what I love about this game even more than the ARPGs. I kind of just love discovering and looking at shit. I love this world that they built for me. Thank you for building a world to come get lost in when the day sucks. Well, sometimes you need that. You want to just go out, and that's what it is. You guys are kind of technically relaxing with me. But I am. It was very fun, but yeah, I bought a lot of them. I like playing it. Those are some goals that we're gonna go. We're gonna do shaman, and you know what? We'll do paladin next. We'll have to be a dwarf or a human. Hopefully, if we pick some stuff up. Actually, here we go. We'll say this right now. Hopefully, some people watch the end, but I'll bring it up tomorrow. We can start getting some people to start putting some stuff in the comments and stuff. I can start to learn polls and stuff like that. By the way, it might be nice to know if people have access to emotes. My thing. Otherwise, I need to go figure out how to turn those on. I am very new at this, despite the fact that it would say otherwise, because I dabbled. I'm bad at dabbling. Anyway, but I'll let you guys vote on the class, and then we'll vote on the race. But probably gonna do it. That's a cool goal. PoE, I love it. Last Epoch, I love it. It's just good. Everything's just gonna probably, as much as I hate to do variety, but I don't call that variety. Those are RPGs, and I play them. So this is an RPG site. You're going to see RPGs on here, more than likely from certain ones that I just enjoy every once in a while. I'm still looking into its price point, by the way, on whether or not I will play No Rest for the Wicked when it comes out, early access. Pay attention to that. I've turned gray. I am a gray feather. But yeah, the whole thing with Diablo, that I've not liked the monetizing of D4. I'm sorry. You could sit there and say it's platinum. They're trying, by throwing the freaking horse in, they know what they're doing, and it's manipulative. End of story. But I don't care if you go buy it. You're dumb for paying $65 for freaking currency and everything. I understand it's your money and everything. I'm pretty sure you could have found some other way to put it to use. I know I can. I'm fit in the group, which kind of makes me mad that everybody talks about, you're the dads that only have so much time. I'm not spending my money on that stupid shit. I come from a thing, and this old school dad knows that you spend your money on smart shit. I didn't bust my ass to spend it on some stupid ass horse. That is actually a younger audience who, an older audience understands the meaning of fucking money. A lot of the younger audience, I had problems with my kids or my stepkids at times and my own on understanding a freaking dollar. And it's like, it doesn't, I bust my butt, and I'm gonna always opt for good food, car payment, insurance, and house payment made before I will spend the $15 a month. I mean, I literally give myself an allowance of about $20, and it's usually WoW, and then $5 in my wallet for Steam, and then eventually I'll buy points for LE or PoE. But no. And when they basically announced, they've basically made a Lost Ark, in a way. You just can barely play with your friends. You can see them in town and everything, but it's. I feel that that's what it is. It's not what it was supposed to be, and it doesn't even feel like an ARPG. You're not running through the maps. It's this big open world, and it's just. There's not as much generation of the maps of like what D2 and PoE has, which is another reason why I don't play that much LE. Oddly enough, I like to see the map changes. I wish they would have put a few more of those in LE. Last Epoch. But no, it was when they told me we're gonna have an expansion, and I know how their expansion. They're not joking. And yeah, we get a new character, and I now know that every year they're going to do that. And instead of being like, I hate to use it, but Diablo Immortal and other games where you'll get the new characters during the league, we're not going to get that. We have to pay for ours. And we're going to pay $40 to $50. Just a neighbor girl. And I can't do that. I already done it enough for this stuff, and I don't even want to buy the War Within. I did it, and I've had so many piss poor results. Like, I think besides the fact that Season 2 of Diablo 4 was awesome, it is a bad thing. Look, I know one's mobile, but I want to remind everybody they ported it to our PCs. Why in the hell did the Blood Knight not come out with Season 2? You had everything there. But yes, you had to add the skills and a couple of powers, but it shouldn't have taken that damn long. And if you were going to do Season of Blood, I for some reason, I feel that you had this planned out. Why not go borrow that asset from Diablo 2? Because you already were copying the Season of Blood that they whatever season that had the Blood Knight and the vampire werewolf shit in it the first place. Why not give it? And so I feel that it's going to be that type of cash cow, so I just don't want to play it or buy it anymore. And since I suck at WoW, according to Asmon, and he would be right, I'm right where I'm at. So, I'm playing classic WoW. I don't know. It's fun to just watch a world be alive. That's why everybody came back to it running when Classic came out. To feel that feeling. Even for a moment. You got what you needed. So, I hope everybody has a good day. Sorry for rambling and everything. And if some of what I said upset you, I apologize. Sort of. It depends on what crossed you. We all have our own perceptions, opinions, and everything, and not everybody's always going to agree, so people need to start remembering that instead of thinking that the world owes them something and that they're the only ones that are right, because that's wrong. Anyway, still doing it. I gotta tend to the cats. I have to make some tuna fish, which is very, very dangerous thing. I should get some type of hazard pay for doing this, because when you got cats and you open a tuna can, all of a sudden you are being stared down. And I got a few cats. I'm just like, oh no, where's the attack gonna come from? So I gotta go deal with that before the wife gets home. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all have a good Friday tomorrow. I will probably be on a lot longer tomorrow, I hope. Please don't quote me on that, I hope. Oh, hi buddy. Hi. Hermes. You're blocking the camera, buddy. That'd be Hermes. Anyway. Come for the cat, stay for the gaming. You all have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Please have a nice, safe evening, a nice, safe Friday, and we'll see you back here.